this is pretty awesome. I've actually never been back here in the Martis Camp Park. This neat little reservoir or pond or whatever. I don't know if it's man-made or not. But some nice light off-roading for the ARES X1. Handle it pretty easily, but this is just like kind of a dirt road. All these rocks. There definitely could be a chance of hitting trucks and the deck. So still gotta take it pretty easy, but the ability of its carving, getting over big cracks on the road just to get here, and then light off-roading, I mean, pretty awesome. I do wish I had the MYX Z1, that's for sure though. Let's not get this selfie stick in the shot there, but I am kind of blinding myself in the sun. Let's keep this party rolling. It's just definitely a little bit too low for some of these rocks. I am scraping the trucks, but that should just be cosmetic anyway, so it's not really a big deal. Well, this is the end of the trail over here. A lot of Canadian geese in this pond. This is really cool. The dirt is kind of like hero dirt. It's just soft enough to really flow on top of it, but you got plenty of traction, even with these street tires. This is really cool. I do wish I had a real mountain board because then I could really rip through here and not worry about damaging any carbon fiber. Yep. So the one thing that I just thought about while being out here, mountain boards, especially one like the ARES X3, this thing would be optimized for this type of terrain if it was four-wheel drive or just two-wheel, well, you know, front and back drive. Because right now I'm just being pushed, and so I do lose a lot of traction while I'm out here, and once the rear tire starts spinning, then it's all over. I gotta get off and either carry the board or let it do its own weight, you know, because it just doesn't have enough traction to get going with me on it just by the rear wheels. So four-wheel drive on this thing with some dirt tires would be awesome, because you could really rip right through here. Well, sadly, the dirt ended. As all really awesome, except for when it turned to pure pebbles. That's not as much fun. But on soft dirt, even with street wheels, this thing just friggin' rips. And I looked at the trucks and no marks. So I'm scraping, but maybe just barely, or it might be the bash guard on the back, because that's really scratched. But I kind of just like drag it around by that anyways. So I've never gone down this road, but this is the direction to a bike path down here. So let's take it down this way. Looks like some kind of dump station over there. So I gotta take the single track right behind me. Wish me and the ARES luck. trail is right down there. So I'm just gonna carry the board because I'm not skilled enough. Well, I've gone about 12 miles and I've got about 75% battery left. So I'm gonna go through Glenshire here at the end of the Legacy Trail from Truckee to Glenshire. Just cruise around and I'll head back on the same trail, I think, because it's awesome. That was a nice little loop to Glenshire, and I still have half a battery left, so I should make it back quite easily. Sometimes I do get stressed out when I'm out here, because if I do run out of battery, it's no bueno for me. But the paths are awesome, the dirt's great, that loop through Glenshire is supreme, the roads are incredible, and the people are very friendly. When you go by them, they actually smile and they think, well, that's cool. He's on a skateboard without kicking. So this trail will just link up where I started. The parking lot right at the beginning of the Legacy Trail, then I went big loop around out into the park reservoir area, and then Glenshire loop, and then back. Pretty solid ride, I'd say. Nice and relaxing. And it's really just amazing being able to link some of those off-road areas with paths like this and just kind of make a big loop out of it and not be limited, you know, to just street or off-road and then, you know, be hampered in one or the other. So with this board, it's kind of like you get the best of both worlds, where you can do the off-road and then get back on the street and carve it up, kind of like riding what they call a gravel bicycle. That analogy might not make any sense. Alright, let's keep going. So the only problem with this thing is, you know, it's great at, I think, doing moderate off-road. Is it a master at it? Absolutely not. It's great on the street. Is it a master on the street? Absolutely not as well. But I think for us mere mortals, it is by far enough to get us out there, have fun, to push the boundaries, the limits of your own skills, of the board, or just to chill out and relax and just carve and leave the worries behind. And on that bombshell, I will see you tomorrow.